Reports have emerged indicating that thousands of North Korean soldiers may have been killed or wounded while fighting alongside Russian troops in Ukraine. Authorities from Ukraine, South Korea, and the United States have confirmed the deaths of North Korean soldiers near the Ukrainian border in Russia's Kursk region. In this explainer, we'll break down what we know so far about these reported casualties and why North Korean soldiers could be involved in the ongoing conflict. North Korea has repeatedly denied sending troops or weapons to assist Russia. However, in February this year, former South Korean Defense Minister Shin Won-sik revealed that North Korea had been sending large amounts of munitions to Russia in exchange for raw materials. Since September 2023, approximately 6,700 containers filled with weapons were sent to Moscow. In October, Ukraine's army claimed to have hit a Russian weapons depot, which included North Korean weapons. On October 16th, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy acknowledged that North Korea had become a de facto participant in the war, providing both weapons and soldiers to Russia. According to conflict armament research, which tracks weapons used in conflict, North Korea has the capability to produce ballistic missiles and supply them to Russia within months. The number of North Korean soldiers believed to have died or been injured varies depending on the source. President Zelenskyy stated that over 3,000 North Korean soldiers were killed or wounded in the Kursk region. However, South Korea's military reports a lower estimate with at least 1,100 casualties, including 100 killed and 1,000 injured. These casualties are said to include high-ranking officers. South Korean officials believe the soldiers were unfamiliar with the terrain and the use of drones, which may have contributed to the heavy losses. At this point, independent verification of these casualty figures remains unavailable. North Korea's involvement in the Ukraine conflict marks its first intervention in a foreign war. The US, Ukraine, and South Korea claimed that North Korean soldiers began arriving in Moscow in October 2023, more than 2 years after the war began. Why would North Korea send soldiers to Ukraine? Analysts suggest that Pyongyang is likely seeking to gain short-term benefits, such as receiving food, oil, and other supplies from Russia. South Korea's intelligence estimates that Russia is paying North Korea $2,000 per soldier per month. On the Russian side, experts argue that Moscow is in need of additional manpower, which could explain why they would welcome North Korean soldiers into their ranks. While Moscow has not confirmed nor denied these claims, a North Korean official recently stated that such a deployment would be legal. The Pentagon has estimated that North Korea has sent around 10,000 soldiers to fight in the war. Zelenskyy also expressed concerns that more North Korean troops could be sent to Ukraine in the future. On December 18th, Ukraine's military intelligence warned that the risk of additional North Korean troops and equipment being deployed were high. The military relationship between Russia and North Korea has strengthened in recent months. In June 2023, Moscow and Pyongyang signed a mutual defense pact during Russian President Vladimir Putin's visit to North Korea, the first such visit in 24 years. The pact, which was ratified in November, includes a clause that obligates both countries to provide military assistance in the event of an attack. This agreement has raised concerns in the US and its allies in the region, including South Korea and Japan. In addition to this agreement, the US, Ukraine, and South Korea have accused North Korea of supplying Russia with weapons. Both Moscow and Pyongyang have denied these allegations. This partnership between two isolated regimes raises critical questions for the global community. Is North Korea's involvement a sign of desperation from Moscow or a calculated move by Pyongyang to assert its relevance on the world stage?